everyone for coming today to the 2026 State of the City address. I'm so honored to have my presentation ready to present to all of you. But before we get started, I wanted to introduce some of the special guests and elected officials who are with us today. So I will start with our Monterey Park City Council with Mayor Pro Tem Henry Lowe. And in the back, we have our council member, Bingo. And taking a picture back there, council member Jose Sanchez. And I know Thomas Wong will be coming in soon. We also have a few former mayor of Monterey Park here. We have former mayor, former assembly member, and current San Gabriel Water District board member, Mike Ng. And I saw Peter Chan, former mayor Peter Chan. Who else did I miss? Let me see. We have a lot of commissioners of the city of Monterey Park. If you're a commissioner, would you please stand to be recognized? Any commissioners? City clerk. Former city clerk is here, Vincent Chang. And all of our staff. If you are staff, will you please stand or raise your hands? Awesome. Thank you to our amazing staff for making sure our city runs day to day. We also have Amber John from Senator Sasha Renee Perez's office. Amber. I know Jennifer Tang is coming soon. And where's Gigi? Oh, there's Gigi. Yes, Gigi from Congresswoman Judy Chu's office. Thank you for coming to represent the Congresswoman. Anyone else? We have so many special guests. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone else. All right, well, thank you again, everyone, for being here. We have some highlights I wanted to share with you from the last 9 months of the mayorship. So as most of you guys know, every council member term is 4 years, and we have an automatic rotation between the 5 council members, which if you do the math, it comes out to 9.5 months. So I started my mayorship in September of 2025, and it will be finished by June 30th, end of this month. So 9.5 months just went by so fast. But today we get to talk about everything that's happened in the last 9.5 months. So we'll start off with our ribbon cutting ceremonies. In the last 9 months, we've invited and welcomed so many new businesses into the city. We've had ribbon cuttings at Atlantic Square for Einstein Bagels. Who's been to Einstein Bagels? Yeah, a lot of people have been there. It's delicious. There's always a long line though, so you have to make sure you're ready to wait in line for a bagel. Right across the street here at Atlantic Times Square, we had the ribbon cutting for a Swank Hair Salon. That's where I got my color done my hair. And we opened up Ihui Coffee on Garvey Avenue. Anyone been to Ihui Coffee? Yeah, so many. It's a beautiful coffee shop, lots of space to study. And we have a new Mexican restaurant, La Diosa de los Moles. They're closer to the Potrero Grande side. Delicious mole dishes. Thai House also opened up their second location at the Costco Marketplace. Their first location in Atlantic Square is doing really well, so they expanded to a second location. And across the street here, Asayoru Maid Cafe. Probably a lot of people are like, what's a maid cafe? We didn't even know we had a maid cafe in the San Gabriel Valley. But yes, we have one across the street, and it's very busy. I always see a long line out the door in the evenings when they have their shows, and it's great for birthday parties, for people who love cosplaying and anime. Rework Me is a private gym that also opened on Atlantic Boulevard, and we celebrated their ribbon cutting a few months ago. And last but not least, we have Monterey Park's third Starbucks. Yeah, we have 3 Starbucks in our city, and this one is a drive-through. So The new Starbucks is on Atlantic Boulevard, and inside they have this modern living room concept where people can go in and it feels like you're at home. I've heard people stay in there for 8+ hours. So if you haven't gone yet, definitely check out our new Starbucks. Next slide is the actually not nine, I think we had like seven meetups with the mayor in the last 9 months. So every month, the city hosts a meetup with the mayor and we pick a local business to support. Our very first one was in October of last year, and we supported Lit's Restaurant, one of the oldest Chinese restaurants in our city. It's right on Garvey. They've been around for close to 40 years. And from there, we went to VCA Engineers, another new business in town. They do architectural work, engineering work, and it's a beautiful space right on Atlantic Boulevard. December, we went to Shinano Restaurant. Who loves Shinano Restaurants? Yeah, one of the oldest Japanese restaurants in town. I love their tempura there. In February, we went to La Diosa de los Moles, one of our new restaurants. In March, we went to Jumping Lobster, which is at Atlantic Square. That's another restaurant that opened up a year ago. And April, we were right here at Crystal Palace, right here at the Courtyard Marriott. And last month, we had our final meetup with the mayor at Marie Callender's. So lots of great restaurants here in our city. Next slide is some of our shopping center revitalizations. So there's been some exciting activity at 2 of Monterey Park's key shopping centers. If you guys have driven by the ABC Cafe Shopping Center, also known as Fatty Ding's, Ding Pangzi, they've remodeled their infrastructure so it looks beautiful. New paint job. There was some fire damage from a few years ago, and so it finally got repaired, and all of the businesses are still in business during the revitalization. They're almost finished, so if you guys get a chance, please visit the ABC Cafe Shopping Center. The city also hosted a really successful shopping center roundtable where we invited all of the shopping center managers, owners, and they got together at the Monterey Park Bruggemeyer Library. That's the picture you see on the top left corner. And they all got to share about their ideas, what's happening with their developments, and also hear about the updates from the city. So it was really successful, and we're hoping to continue doing that for our shopping center owners. And back in December, we had our very first Atlantic Times Square tree lighting ceremony, where Atlantic Times Square put up a huge Christmas tree, and we had Santa Claus come, bring candy and gifts to the kids. Families got to take pictures. That was the very first tree lighting ceremony in our city, and we're hoping to continue that tradition going forward. Some other new restaurants that opened in our city, specifically in Atlantic Times Square, we have Grab a Crab Restaurant, we have Hey Tea, we have Macho Burger, Maicha Cafe Maiko, Mongolian Pie House. The list goes on, and new restaurants coming that aren't even open yet, including Mountain House. Mountain House currently has a location in the Roland Heights, Hacienda Heights area, so they're expanding into our city. It's a beautiful location, so we're very excited it's coming. And also Atlantic Square has some new restaurants too. So 10,000 Coffee replaced the old Starbucks because the Starbucks went to the new drive-thru. And Green Olive just opened up a week ago. That's Mediterranean food. New restaurants that are coming include The Melt. That's replacing the old Boston Market. And Davian Coffee is also coming to Monterey Park. And the old Carol's restaurant, that location, Thumbling Dumpling is coming. So many new restaurants. Businesses just keep coming. Well, enough about the businesses. Another big project that we worked on the last 9.5 months is our Barnes Park Aquatic Center. So like all of you know, we have a huge swim team supporter group in our city, and they did not want Barnes Park to go away. So we worked hard. We had a lot of community meetings, a lot of input sessions, and we, in the last few months, got a $6 million grant for Barnes Park Pool. It requires $3 million matching from the city, so $6 million plus $3 million, that's $9 million. And then we also got a $500,000 grant from Measure A funds from the Land Use Conservation Fund. And so that's probably $9.5 million. But the pool is really expensive. It's estimated to be about $28 to $32 million if we can't bring it down. So at least we're a third of the way there. So continue supporting the pool and fundraise, donate wherever you can, because even though we've made big steps during the last few months, we still have a long ways to go. And the city also used contractors to come up with different designs for the pool. And we had community sessions, community surveys, where people got to vote. And they selected the design that you see on the projector screen. It's not finalized yet. There's still going to be edits and updates as the process goes along, but we've made huge steps. There's a lot of different input that was taken into account, like diving board, splash pad, where the restrooms and bleachers go, how big the pool is, Olympic size, 50 meter, 100 meter. A lot of these input was taken into consideration. All right, so after the Barnes Park Aquatic Center, next is our slide on our crime statistics. So our police chief, Scott Weiss, who's here. Let's give it up for our chief. Thank you, Scott. Thank you and your team for always working so hard to keep our city safe. You guys are always on the streets, and there's a lot of incidents always happening that we don't even know about, but your team takes care of that. So because of your team's hard efforts, in the last year, robberies have been down citywide by 6%. Burglaries were down citywide 23%. Larceny and thefts were also down citywide 11%. Auto theft is also down 17%. And in the next year, we're adding 2 additional officers to the police team, one specifically for the NET team. So the NET team, which is the neighborhood engagement team, they're specifically trained to help with cases such as mental health cases or homelessness. So it's really good that we're adding an additional full-time officer to the NET team. Overall, crimes against property, crimes against persons, and crimes against society are down 19%. But the one thing that is up is fraud. So fraud is up 7%. So everyone needs to be extra cautious and extra careful about the emails you get, especially with AI nowadays. People can use fake voices and pretend to be your friend or loved one and try to get money. So a lot of elderly seniors are being defrauded, and not just seniors, but residents of all ages. There's just an increase in fraud. So if you get emails needing to change bank accounts or buy gift cards or anything money related, IRS, from Edison, a utility company saying you didn't pay your bill, just please be on the watch. You might think, oh, there's no way I'm gonna get frauded. It's so obvious. But when you're in that seat, you just don't think that it's fraud. So that's how, the scammers continue to get money against victims in our city. So remind your loved ones that fraud is up 7% so that we continue educating people and keep fraud down. All right, next slide is capital improvement projects. Our public works team just gave a really good update at our last council meeting. They let us know that since 2021, 2022, over 73 miles of roadways have been paved, with another 6 miles slated to be paved in the next year. So on the screen, the blue lines that you see is what's been completed from 2021 to 2025. And the red is the upcoming streets. So there's a more detailed map on the city's website with the actual street names. If you want to know if your street is coming up, if you see some potholes in your streets and you want to know if the city's going to be paving your street soon, you can go on the city's website and see if that street is coming up for improvement. So really grateful to our Public Works team led by our director, Sean Igo. Thank you, Sean. And that's not it. We have additional capital improvement projects. So several CIPs were completed this year, including exterior painting, carpet replacements, and a new backup generator at the Bruggemeyer Library. Also, on Garfield Avenue and Atlantic Boulevard, new water mains were installed, and there's also new sewer improvements taking place on Garvey Avenue. Our city is currently at 70% completion on the water meter replacement project and has almost completed the Potrero Grande Mat Cycle 1 Complete Streets project entirely. So lots of progress there. And the top left corner, that's a picture of our Barnes Gym grand opening when we replaced the whole flooring, and it looks amazing. And the bottom right is the ribbon cutting when our Parks and Recreation Commission, led by Robert Aguirre. Thank you, Robert. New pickleball courts, new tennis courts across the whole city in many of our city's parks. So the tennis players and pickleball players have been really happy. We haven't heard too many complaints from them since the ribbon cutting grand opening. All right, moving forward, we had our very first annual Arbor Day in Monterey Park during our Cherry Blossom Festival. So we planted some new trees, and now our city can be designated an official tree city. So year after this year, we're going to continue this Arbor Day and continue planting trees in our city. And if you guys notice on some of our big streets like Garfield, we replanted a lot of the trees because there were large trees where the roots brought the sidewalks up, so it was a tripping hazard. So those trees got removed and we replanted brand new trees. So lots of progress in that aspect. We also are moving forward with public art projects. So who's seen the Greetings from Monterey Park mural? Yeah, many of you guys. It's beautiful, right next to the Mama Lou's on Garvey Avenue. But we didn't stop there. We're painting another mural at Barnes Park. If you guys have driven down past our Barnes Gym, past our pickleball course, you might have seen this mural in progress. It just got started a week ago, and it should be finished by June 27th. So it's in progress, but it looks beautiful. And at El Encanto, which is one of our historical buildings in Monterey Park across from the Cascades, we also had an East LA College students art exhibition where students from ELAC got to present their art, sort of like a museum style, and residents, community members got to come and visit, take pictures, and look at their art over the span of 2 weeks. So that was really amazing. This year, on June 27th, we're celebrating the U.S. 250th year birthday. So we're gonna be having the ribbon cutting in front of the new mural, the Independence Day celebration at Barnes Park Amphitheater, and then the band, the live band, and also our fireworks show at 9 p.m. that night. So you don't wanna miss it. All right, let's keep going. A lot of updates. Next, continuing with ELAC, City of Monterey Park signed a new MOU with the new Susan Rubio Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center, which just opened at ELAC. So it's a local and regional resource centers to help the students there who want to go into entrepreneurship, startups, and help small businesses turn ideas into viable business opportunities. So that's a beautiful center that just opened at ELAC. And of course, the big thing that's made headlines, our Measure NDC passed with an overwhelming 86%. Thank you to all of the community efforts, to all of the staff and council, basically our entire city for making this happen. I had friends calling me from Asia telling me they saw us in the news. So the city of Monterey Park is, definitely made international news with this, but we couldn't have done it without all the community campaigning, door knocking, fundraising, coming to our council meetings with big signs. So that actually took up a lot of the council meetings during my term, where we had council meetings until midnight, 1 a.m, where we allowed all the community members to own their voice and speak up on behalf of their thoughts regarding this. So Monterey Park is now the first city in the nation to approve a voter measure of this kind. And going forward, like you guys all know, Saturn Park is an area in our city that's not currently being used. So we're having upcoming workshops to gather community input, because we really want to know what all the residents' opinions are. So we're doing a virtual Zoom meeting on June 10th, Wednesday at 6 p.m. For those people who can't come to the in-person meetings or want to join remotely, please join the Zoom session. For those who can come in person, there's 2 more workshops, June 23rd and June 24th, both from 6 to 8 p.m. One will be held at the Langley Senior Center, and one will be held at George Elder Park Community Room. So please come to provide your input on what you like to see in our community, especially at Saturn Park. All right, so let's move on to some of the awards that our city has received in the last few months. So in 2026, our Recreation and Community Services Department won several prestigious awards. Because we wanted to celebrate these with you, the community, we have invited a representative from the California Park and Recreation Society to present those awards tonight. Please join me in welcoming Gus Hernandez from CPRS to present the awards tonight.
Hello, thank you very much.
Thank you, Gus.
All right, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? All right. Mayor and City Council, congratulations on your State of the City. There's a lot of wonderful things going on in Monterey Park. You should be very, very proud of all of your accomplishments. My name is Gus Hernandez. I am a board member with the California Park and Recreation Society, and I'm also the Director of Parks and Recreation for the beautiful city of Santa Fe Springs. Each year, the California Park and Recreation Society recognizes outstanding achievements through its annual awards program, celebrating excellence in programming, community engagement, inclusion, leadership, innovation, and professional accomplishments throughout California. Through our awards program, we honor the people, partnerships, and initiatives that strengthen communities and enhance the quality of life for residents not just in our cities, but for residents across the state of California. Tonight, we're absolutely proud to recognize the City of Monterey Park for its exceptional commitment to creating meaningful opportunities for residents of all ages and backgrounds. Through creativity, innovation, and a strong spirit of collaboration, Monterey Park has developed programs and events that bring people together, celebrate diversity, and foster community pride. This year, Monterey Park received statewide recognition through 4 prestigious awards. They were the only city, you are the only city in California to receive 4 awards. So congratulations on that. Monterey Park has received the CPRS Equity and Inclusion Award for the San Gabriel Valley Pride and Parade Festival, recognizing efforts to create a welcoming and inclusive community celebration for all. The CPRS Connected Communities Award for Electric Park, an innovative music event that brought residents together through arts, culture, and shared experiences. The CPRS Aging Section Award for outstanding partnership between the Langley Senior Center and Mark Keppel High School's Love for Our Elders Club, fostering meaningful intergenerational connections and enriching the lives of both seniors and students. And finally, the CPRS District 13 Better Together Award for the Langley Center Lunar New Year celebration, recognizing exceptional collaboration and community engagement in honoring cultural traditions and bringing residents together. These awards are a testament to Monterey Park's dedication through building a vibrant, inclusive, and connected community through innovative programs, meaningful partnerships, and exceptional public service. To the City of Monterey Park, congratulations. I'd like to bring up Robert and the entire staff to receive their awards. Thank you. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, that's how. Okay. Yeah. Friend Sarah. Wait. What is that? Head guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yep. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right, congratulations to Monterey Park again on receiving all these awards. And speaking of awards, now we go on to our Monterey Park Community Choice Awards. While we've celebrated many accomplishments over the past year, one of the things that makes Monterey Park special is the people, businesses, and organizations that help make this community thrive every day. So to continue the celebration, we are recognizing some of the individuals, businesses, and community partners who have made a positive impact on Monterey Park. These award recipients were selected by the community, making this a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the people and organizations that our residents believe deserve special recognition. Who's excited to find out who our honorees are this year? Okay, so let me go over the categories first before we tell you guys who won. So we had awards for favorite restaurant, favorite tea shop, favorite coffee shop, and favorite nonprofit organization. All right, so we'll start with favorite restaurant because there's so many good restaurants in Monterey Park. Let's do a drum roll. Drum roll. The 2026 Community Choice Award for favorite restaurant goes to Hong Kong Cafe. Yes, let's have Hong Kong Cafe come to receive your award and say a few words.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, here, let's stand here first for a picture.
Hong Kong Cafe eat many times they will love it. Thank you. 我哋將嚟個香港茶餐廳喺對面嘅街已經贊成咗啦。
And our Director of Economic Development, Joseph Torres, who puts all the efforts into supporting our local businesses. And our Director of Community Development, Tim Hu, is here as well. Thank you to Tim and Joseph.
Thank you for this reward. We will continue to do our best to provide for the community. Thank you.
Look, he has a little pineapple bun plushie. I love the bolo ball at Hong Kong Cafe. All right, next category, favorite tea shop. This one was actually a tie. Two tea shops in our city got the exact same number of votes. So we have to give out 2 awards. So the first one is, let's do a drum roll. Haiti! Right across the street. Is Haiti here? Then why could they want anything?
Go see this is China. Actually, this talk about now I can go about it. Bound to your Haiti for the drink is good. Good. Great.
You know nothing about drink?
Well, you.
And the second favorite tea shop that tied both first place, drum roll, the tea. Right across the street from each other.
Went to the tea store. Yeah.
What? He wants you up here.
No. Just eating again.
What's the name, right?
Thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate all the support to our business, and we'll continue to do our best. Thank you.
All right, congratulations, Haiti and the Tea, Monterey Park's favorite tea shops. Next category, favorite coffee shop. All right, there's a lot of coffee shops here, but what's your favorite coffee shop? So drum roll. People have voted for Ifue Coffee. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the support, and then we'll try our best to keep going.
Thank you. All right, what's next? Favorite retail store in Monterey Park. That's the next category. Drum roll. Who is the winner of the favorite retail? Costco!
I know. Here it comes in like a rally. Oh, we got there this good shit. I like that. And everybody else also. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you this weekend. I'll be fine parking. I'm joking. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you guys. It's always such an honor to represent Costco. Monterey Park, such a great city. Thank you guys for all the support. We'll see you at Costco.
All right, congratulations to Costco. Well, we'll get some free samples this weekend. All right, next up, favorite service provider. Okay, drum roll. Favorite service provider. Math Clinic. Yay. Wow, I think this is your second time winning, huh? You won last year and this year. Double winner. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Hao Yang. I'm the summer program director here at Math Clinic. So thank you, Monterey Park, for this wonderful Community Choice Award. On behalf of Math Clinic, we are truly honored and grateful to be recognized by our community. At Math Clinic, our goal has always been to provide a safe, caring, and welcoming place for children and families. Through our after-school care, summer programs, weekend activities, and community events, we hope to give children more opportunities to explore, grow, make friends, and enjoy meaningful experiences outside of home. We believe every child deserves a place where they feel supported, encouraged, and valued. Whether they are joining an activity, working with friends, trying something new, or simply spending their time in a positive environment. We want them to build confidence, kindness, responsibility, and love the people around them. This award means a lot to us because it comes from the community we serve. We want to thank all the parents for trusting us, supporting us, all the children for bringing joy and energy to our program, the center, and all of our staff for their hard work and dedications. We will continue to serve our community with care, patience, and heart. Thank you again for this honor.
All right, congratulations, Math Clinic. If you've never been there before, they're right on Garvey Avenue. So anyone who has kids, send them to Math Clinic to get education and tutoring. Okay, and let's see. Our final category is the our favorite nonprofit organization. Okay, so drum roll. Favorite nonprofit is Garfield Health Center.
Hi everyone, thank you City of Monterey Parks, thank you the community. It is really an honor for us to be recognized. Garfield Health Center will continue our mission to serve the community. Thank you.
And for those who might not know, Garfield Health Center actually has 2 locations in our city, one on Garfield and one on Atlantic. So thank you to all our community partners. Congratulations to all the honorees. I think the awards are very well deserved. And I hope you continue to have thriving businesses in our city. The last plaque that I have is for our 2026 Business Partner Award. And I wanted to, we're wanting to present this to the Courtyard, Monterey Park. For hosting us tonight, as well as many events that we've had in the past. And hotel manager David Gutierrez is here to accept the award. Congratulations and thank you.
Sure. All right.
On behalf of the entire hotel team here at Courtyard Monterey Park, we appreciate the business that you've given us, the support. Don't forget that we've got Crystal Palace, we've got FIFA, we've got early games, we've got a wonderful 555 restaurant. So bring the family and come on down. Thank you again. Appreciate the support.
Well, that concludes our event tonight. Thank you all for coming. Congratulations to all the honorees. Enjoy the refreshments and let's go play some mahjong.